What up, what up? Whoop, whoop. Here we are, yet again, at the gym for the third day in a row. Only this time I'm not working. This time I'm here to train, which is always a good thing. I'm feeling okay about how today might go, just because, well, I have had 2 days of rest, even though I did have to work during both of those days. So it's technically not very restful, but I wasn't lifting anything. Um, I will know how good this will go after we get to about 130 kilos, which is about 276. I was 270. No, no, that's 286 pounds. Because today's working weight is 295 pounds for a set of six. Um, but I'm just going to hit this for a quick little warm up, and then I'm going to go pee. But I feel pretty much better than I did the other day because my adductors were super sore from those pause squats, which I know there's like another kind of like back and forth with people with like whether or not DOMS is any kind of indicator of the quality of your workouts. I agree with people that it's not something you should strive for, but there's just something about it when you're like, holy shit, I had a great workout. My back is sore, my legs are sore. You like that shit, right? All right, let's see what's happening here. Move those over a little bit. All right, I'm just gonna hit this for a quick little triple. Nothing crazy. That's okay. All right, we're gonna pause the recording while I put on the next plates. So I didn't look at the video to see how the 155 moved. It felt okay. Um, I tooted on the first rep. Feeling I've been really gassy. Sorry if that's too much information for anybody, most people, but it happens. When I used to train at home in my spare bedroom, whoa, it was ridiculous how many times I'd be there ripping ass in the middle of a squat or an RDL. But like, yeah, it's not a big fucking deal. It happens. I mean, you're doing a lot of crazy shit to your body. So, but we'll see how this goes. 120 kilos, 264 pounds. Probably gonna try to hit it for a solid double, and then go from there. See how it goes. Eh, watch the video, see if it moved faster than it felt. Definitely a little slow, which is how I felt too when I moved the 315 last week. Like it was slow, but then once I got it up, just keep pushing. Cool thing about block pulls, it doesn't require like an incredible amount of technique. Just pick the goddamn thing up. So I've never seen anyone do sumo block pulls, which I'm sure could be a thing, but they're not a thing with me. Okay, so let's go ahead and throw on the 10 kilos. I'll stay mic'd up because I don't have to do a bunch of work with these. I don't know if you noticed, I did hook grip that double, so I'll probably go ahead and I think I'll hook grip the next one, and then from there I'll strap on. Woohoo! Strap it on, baby! And hit the sets. It's very possible that I've talked about this already before, about like the whole thing with many influencers or lifting bros who are like, yo man, straps are cheating. Except they're not. Um, especially if you're just, trying to train for yourself. It's one thing if you're going to train in a competition. Yes, you should be learning how to pull without straps. You should be using mixed grip, double overhand, or hook grip. to make your pulls. But if you're just training in the gym because you're trying to get stronger or you're trying to stay fit, use your straps. Your straps are there to help you lift more weight. And you know what happens when you lift more weight? You get stronger. You build more muscle. You train the muscle you're supposed to be targeting. That's why I don't hesitate to use straps when I do my accessories. Um, I hate to say that I'm kind of a bit of a simp, but I'm thinking about getting some Versa grips if I get that job because they do seem like they would help me with some of my lat pull downs and my rows that I do. Plus, I've heard good things about them. Um, like I don't really need them right now. I've got lasso strips and figure eight strips. But who knew that a hobby where you just pick up and put down heavy shit could be so expensive?
So these are the last heavy deads of this block before we go into a deload week. And the target on these, 295 pounds, whatever the equivalent of that is in kilos, was 8. And that is all that I got. I got this weight for 10, maybe I guess like 3 weeks ago. But I just did not have it in me to try it for 2 more reps. I was really tired. 2 days of working at the gym and then just kind of being a little gassed. So I was happy to get 8. They all felt pretty strong, especially considering that my warm-ups before this set were garbage. The 2 working sets before this were for 6, and they were also okay. I didn't post them, but, you know, it is what it is. So we take a win when it's there.
All right, so deadlifts are done. They felt heavy, but I kind of expected that, as I said, with 2 days of working at the gym, which sometimes involves, well, does not sometimes, involves a lot of moving around, putting plates back, moving bars. So it's not quite a rest day. You're definitely still doing a lot of shit. So I didn't expect to have the best session today, but I did meet the rep out target of 8, which I'm happy with because I wasn't even sure if I was going to be able to do that at first. The first set felt shit. I mean, with the warm up before the first set was just kind of like, wah. That's sort of the line of demarcation where you can kind of gauge if things are going to go well or if they're going to not go well. So I'm okay with it. 8 reps, got it. Especially because last week I was able to hit 315 for 6. So now we're going to go into the deload. Happy with that. And hit the last block with a lot of intention and every effort to make it my best block since I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do training wise after that. And hopefully we'll be starting a new job so that it won't be as possible to continue to train as I have been. It's going to require some adjustment, but I'm ready for that as long as I still am able to get into the gym at least 2 to 3 times a week. All right, so now we have pause bench. The last video I posted, I claimed that that was pause bench. That was not pause bench. Today is pause bench. So we're going to see how it goes. See if bench is still going to be nice to me. She's been really nice to me. Will you still be nice to me, bench? And take it from there. All right, here goes.
And what do you know? Bench decided to be good again. So this was only 100 pounds for pause-ish reps. Again, pause may leave a little bit to be desired, but considering it was fine. So the rep out target for these was 10 because the working sets were for 8. I was able to get this motherfucker for, I believe it was 14. I have already lost count, but yeah, I'm very happy with this. Each rep was strong. Each rep felt good. I didn't feel any pain. I didn't even, it's 100 pounds, so I didn't use my belt, but this was a nice little end of the block for bench. I'm hoping that it stays strong throughout the last 7 weeks of the template, because bench and I, we just don't know how to talk to one another. We're like one of those people who are in a relationship, and once upon a time it was a really good relationship, but then we had this one thing that happened, and then it ended up we had a bad breakup, and now we just don't know how to talk to each other anymore. That's me and bench. I miss us. Maybe one day we'll find our way back to each other. Until then, yeah. And then there was push press, which was really fucking nice. 85 pounds. The rep out target on these was, I believe, 10. I got 15 of them for 85 pounds. I did wear my belt and my wrist wraps, which again, no problem for me with doing that. There's some people who don't want to put anything on. I don't care. I'm an old lady. I'm fragile. I'm not fragile, but I think a little bit of extra that helps you lift something, not a big deal. And I was really happy with these. I stayed consistent with being able to like thrust the bar overhead. Everything felt really easy, and I was just happy with the way they moved. Push press is not something I think I would keep in my program if I was doing my own self programming. I'd probably just do a strict press at like lighter weights for volume. But holy hell, we did all right. Thanks for watching.